Hi, welcome back to Small Talk Queens. I'm Megan.
I'm Kelly.
We literally just hit the fucking record button. We got the backup beeper going.
I hope he doesn't hit my car. It's a tow truck. Flatbed.
Or maybe he's trying to get the car up the street. I hope he doesn't hit your car either.
Well, that'll really suck.
Look, I mean, in case you can't see the phenomenally white, bright fucking snow
You need
behind
sunglasses.
us. So this is episode 111, I think. I lost count.
111.
I think 110 was with Joe the other night, our Snowmageddon, and I got some great feedback on that. So those of you that were amused by that, thank you for that. And
We
I'm
only
glad
got
that
8 inches.
I think it was like 9. Only got 8
My
inches.
measuring stick
That's what
said.
she
My
said.
yardstick said 8.
Well, like when it depends because it was drifting. Like when I look out this window at the snowbed, Christ, at the flower bed, it's like up to the bush. It's like bizarre.
It is a snowbed.
And then the neighbors probably think I'm a fucking psycho lunatic. Oh, wait. Neighbor story. I'm sorry for the hair today. I couldn't with the hair. The hair.
Look, we have matching sweaters,
we
though.
Our new matching sweaters. If you wait till after Christmas and you don't want it that badly that if it goes away, you can't get it.
This isn't a Christmas
No,
sweater.
I know, but it came out at the Christmas season.
Right.
And I refused
My hair.
to spend like
lot of
$90 on it.
Yeah.
But you wait till now, it's fucking third of the price. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So,
$30.
Anyway, if you're new, we have a lot of swears, and so we're not apologetic for it, but we might not be for you if you're new. Anyway, so the other day, so right, we have fucking Snowmageddon, right? And they're saying do not shovel until after it's all done on Monday. So
Right,
this
'cause it's got
started-
ice on top.
This started Saturday night. And they said, don't do anything till Sunday or Monday morning because it's going to ice on top. And if you shovel it or remove it, you're going to have a fucking hella ice mess.
Right.
So we
Skating
didn't,
rink.
right? But in the meantime, so the neighbors are all out there trying to dig themselves out, right? Which is shocking. So Saturday, Joe and I were saying how Switzerland offered to let us park in their driveway, which was very nice to get the car off the street.
So the plow can come
So the
through.
plow can
'cause
come
it's a
through.
narrow street.
Hey, Joe, can you check on that tow truck, see what's going on? I feel like grandma. Anyway, so
It's right there.
I was getting that car.
I guess it's like right.
It's like
it's like
well, we
across.
wonder why they didn't move the car. It's the cop's kid's car,
Oh, it died.
and but we guessed that it died because they didn't move it. We just thought they were actually being lazy during the snowstorm. And then yesterday, that cop, it took him all day to chisel that fucking car out of that fucking snowbank that it's in. There's a flatbed, Joe.
There's a van up at the top of your street. When
It's
you
gonna be
first
there
turn
till
on.
August.
Yeah, I mean, it snowed in. Like as
It's
soon
like
as you
snowed
turn
in.
onto your street,
Yeah.
like it's encased in snow and on the ground.
I
Like
think they're getting the cop's car, Joe. The cop's kid's car. Anyway,
I just don't want them to hit my
so
car.
okay, so I've discussed before about the people that snow blow and like they do the whole block except for me and Joe, and then people wonder why we fucking hate them. So the one guy, right? I see him come down.
Is this a different?
It's a different guy.
than
He
usual?
snowblowed for us one other time a couple years ago, right? So Sunday, like he's coming down the street, and I see him next door, and he's doing like the mouth of their driveway because of course all of our driveways are plowed the fucking
Right.
From the township plowing, and so then he stopped and went back, and then I had a full on fucking raging tantrum, like close to tears because it makes me so angry every time, like because I cannot imagine going outside and doing that in the neighborhood, especially to people that have never done anything to me.
Right.
But I'm going to go out there and just be a fucking dick.
Right.
Just
Well,
because.
some people get off
right?
on that.
With your fucking church sticker on the back of your fucking car. Anyway.
Wow.
Right? You gotta hide behind Jesus. Jesus knows you're an asshole.
There's
Jesus knows
my
you're an
God.
asshole.
There's gonna be
Anyway,
lightning in here.
So he goes away, and I have full on tantrum. And then he comes back.
He must have heard you.
Watson, right? Coming down. Came down, cleaned out the mouth of our driveway, went to the stop sign. Did not go around the corner. That's fine. We'll snow blow this side of the house. But he did go across the street and do the other guy. I guess because he felt bad. He was out there trying to dig himself out. The new neighbors. I mean, he dug himself out every couple hours. And I thought, dude, you're just going to it's going to glaze over. It's going to glaze over.
But maybe it gets really heavy, so maybe
does
he
get
can't
heavy.
lift a lot of weight.
Probably not.
Because it
but
was
they did
heavy.
tell you if you were going to shovel, you must put salt down. But then also I heard other things where it said the salt's not going to do a fucking
The
thing.
salt
'cause it's
hasn't
cold.
done shit. We
It
put
did
it down
on our driveway, only where the sun hits, though.
We put it down on our front walk, which
But didn't you watch someone slide down your
yeah.
walkway?
So we shoveled the
It's
front.
not funny.
We
I'm glad he's
shoveled
not
the
hurt.
front walk when the snow was all said and done. But then there was this lovely wind that came in the middle of the night, and then we got the drifts and whatever, and blew it back on our front walk, which is about 2 inches deep. The snow that blew on. So John's like, go put salt down. I put salt down. Salt is like rolling off the ice. It's like encased in ice, rolling off. I try to stomp down. Yeah, I try to stomp it down, the snow, to like break the ice to get some of the salt. Doesn't work. So we have Arlo. I don't have the app. I don't care who's trying to get in my house.
That's a security system in case
Everybody
you wonder what
else
the fuck that is.
in my house wants to know what's going on, including the child that doesn't live at the house anymore knows what's going on. So anyhow, yeah.
It is fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, I'm too lazy to look out the fucking window. But oh my God, I'll pull up the security camera. I'm like, what the fuck is this fucktard doing out there?
Yeah, I mean,
what is he doing?
Hopefully people aren't just watching it to see if their packages are arriving. Like, God forbid I'm outside.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, good.
Yep, there he goes. Thank Christ it's off the street. Because I'm telling you, Joe had some trouble yesterday because we got Denny Douchebag's fucking whore of a girlfriend spending the night. So her car's out in the fucking street, parked across from that guy. I mean, then you can't get through because of fucking snow. Hello?
Big mountains of
like
snow,
fucking
too.
McFly. Move your car. Move your car.
Okay, so what I was saying was, so
the watching.
Yeah, the watching of the Arlo. But so back to my point was they can watch for all the funsies, but hopefully because I do go outside and work on my flower beds and shovel some snow occasionally and
Clean the pool.
Hopefully someone's watching in case I kill
check
over
on
of a
Joe.
heart.
Yeah.
In case I kill over of a heart
So
attack.
I was reading articles about snow removal.
Yeah.
And if you're between the ages of 45 and 65, you need to start to reconsider whether, because it was like, when do you quit shoveling snow?
Yeah.
And it said between 45 and 65 is when you should stop, depending on your health and your heart and how active you are. But when Joe's out shoveling, or when it's like 3,000 degrees and he's trying to mow the fucking lawn, I just pull up the security camera, have a little look-see, make sure he's, make sure he's on the go, and if I don't see him going, then I get up and have to like looking out the windows, which is what I had to do the other day because I had our back here. I'm sitting inside. I hear a hell of a clang, right? So I know he's out here. He has a plow in the front of his truck, and he has no business fucking plowing. And he plows out the neighbor fucking old lady who we hate. He plows her driveway out onto the sidewalk. We covered that in another show. So he plowed it onto our already cleared sidewalk just because he's a fucking asshole. Not since we called the woman, though, and said, whoever your snow removal people are, I hope that you know it's a $1,000 fine to move your snow onto somebody else's property. And then I don't know anything about it. Go fuck yourself. Now you're warned. So now you know if it happens again, we're calling the township or the police.
Wow.
And he hasn't done it since. So she called him and made that clear.
Yeah.
Look, and we're far as I called, it was nice about it, but she had to be an asshole. So then I was like, in my very nice, tight voice, I fucking gave it back to her. So anyway, so I'm in here the other day.
She's a grumpy old lady. I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. You go back.
So
Then I'll go
anyhow,
back.
I want somebody to watch me on the Arlo because people are watching it for funsies. So John comes home the other day and he goes, "Are you gonna shovel any of the front walk?" I'm like, "No."
Let me get out there and fucking donkey the snow on the fucking ground.
He was kind of joking.
For fuck's sake.
He goes, "I left the chisel out there, like the big icebreaker thing." And I said, "I'm one ahead of you." And he had seen me and I didn't know that. I went out on our front step and chiseled some of it off so that like you don't fall going down the steps, which looks like a waterfall that has frozen. So at any rate, he goes, "The mailman had trouble getting up here." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "The guy that brought the package up, which was the mailman, our substitute mailman, that's a different story. He walked up fine, and when he came back down without the package, you could see him. He was almost like skiing or skating. Like he didn't fall, and he didn't put his arms out like this. Like I almost think it looked like he was purposely having a little bit of fun.
Oh, maybe he was.
I don't know.
You hope.
Our
hope he doesn't fall.
Our homeowners
right?
is paid up. Oh
Christ.
my God, I have a story for you. Speaking of, this doesn't have to do with Arlo. It has to do with our front walk. So we order Zestos. It's a takeout. It's a restaurant around here. We order takeout.
Business.
Yeah.
They do make a very good Greek salad with grilled chicken.
Yeah, they make really good everything.
The breadsticks are pretty fucking banging.
But sometimes they're not.
Well, they've been pretty.
I mean,
good
you
lately.
get a breadstick with your salad.
I feel them all through the foil to decide which one I'm going to have.
Yeah,
and I only take a bite of it.
I like a soft one. Sometimes
I take a second bite.
They're not even crispy. Sometimes they're just.
I like it soft. I like it soft.
Sometimes they're dark.
It has to be soft, and they put a little cheese on top.
Yeah, a little
Parmesan.
Parmesan. So anyhow, really good. So we, the same day that the guy was surfing down our front walk, we order Zestos for dinner. not even thinking.
They were disasters every fucking day.
Yeah, not even thinking that the driveway is cleared, but that the front walk is horrible. So the guy comes up.
I would have left it in the garage.
Well, I didn't put that in the instructions. I wasn't thinking. So John goes, oh my God, the Zesto guy's here. He just pulled up. So Sean opens up the front door and he's like, hey, be careful. That's what Sean's telling him.
Oh my God.
So he gets up to the house and he gives us our food. And he goes to turn around and he's like, it's really icy. I'm like, I know. Our homeowners is paid up, but here, come here. Walk through the house. He's like, no, I don't want to walk through the house. I'm like, no, walk through the house to the driveway and go out the garage door because the driveway is clear. And he did. Meanwhile, my house is a shambles. I've got the clean laundry all over.
He was happy to walk through and not have to fucking fall down in your yard in the ice and then crawl down the driveway.
Yeah,
to his car because he couldn't get back up.
It's the guy that Sean, regular, that always that Sean always says
sit down for a fucking cup of coffee or something. Here, have some cocoa.
That Sean says go birds to all the time.
Only when he was wearing his Eagle stuff.
Yeah, and his name's John. I finally got his name. Now here's the other funny thing.
He does wellness checks. We think it just shows up. When you order for like 3 days in a row, he just fucking shows up just to make sure you're all right.
When I'm on vacation, there's no. He did notice that we were not there. He's like, yeah. When we were in Idaho last year.
We ordered once. Joe said, let's go over and order before they send the police over to make sure. For a wellness check, let's make sure.
So, anyhow, we got a free pizza out of this.
They sent you a free pizza?
He gave it with our salad. So
somebody else didn't get their pizza.
Or he was just being nice. Shit. But it had two totally different, like they have your order number on the box.
He fucked up and gave somebody else's pizza.
That's okay, but it was in the box. Like
that's okay. It's great for you, but it sucks for the other. He went to somebody else's house.
Well, that's happened to me every once in a while. Somebody else got our food, or it didn't go through, and they didn't bother.
That time they canceled John's Pizza. They were out of dough a few weeks ago.
They didn't tell us.
You didn't get an email saying part of the order was canceled. They just
showed up without
it. Well, but they didn't charge you for it if you look closely at the receipt.
Right. But the one thing that you don't want to do in my house is fuck up John's takeout order.
Joe's always like, if it's gonna be fuck up, let it be ours, because like we're like the least, whatever. Like we're
upset
fine
about it.
We're okay about it.
Yeah. And the irony of this
John's like a kindergartner when it's like a little tantrum when the food doesn't. I mean, I get it. He's hungry. He wants something. He wants he wants what he wants now. And then fuck.
The irony of this is that he says he's easy. He goes, I'm easy when it comes to food. I'm like,
I know plenty of people who say they're easy and not fucking easy.
Are you kidding me?
Fuck.
Are you kidding me?
I'll show you
like,
easy.
I got the wrong cheese on something, and I was like, I got the wrong cheese, and John was upset for me. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm going to eat it. It was a sandwich. I'm like, I'm going to eat it. I'm like, but I could be like you, and I could start whining and like
just slam it down and refuse to eat it. I'm not going to eat it all. There's the wrong cheese. I'm not going to eat it. Fuck them. And the horse they rode in on, I'm not eating it.
When they were driving out west, a couple years ago, Dad was with them. And John ordered a sandwich, a hoagie. They do the drive-through. Right. John basically drives the truck with his feet sometimes.
Oh my God.
I swear to God. So he's eating this hoagie. He goes to eat this hoagie. Dad's in the back seat. John has an absolute hissy fit because he didn't want oil, and there's oil on it, and like a shit ton of oil. Dad's like, he just had a fit, and John's like, I can't fucking eat this. Threw it out the window.
Oh my God.
Threw it out the window on I-80 out in like South Dakota.
That's nice. Probably like salami landing on someone's windshield. Like, what the fuck is this? The fuck?
Some wild animal probably had a really good treat.
Probably. When I used to work, I used to eat an apple on the way home from work, and I would be always in the woods, like in Fairmount Park when I was done, and I'd chuck like the core out the window. I always had to wait for like someone not to be behind me, because they want to think I'm littering, because I guess technically it's littering, but really I was like,
it's biodegradable, and an animal's going to eat it.
It's like deer and raccoon. I can see them in the woods, like having a little lunch over there, so toss it out to them so they could enjoy it.
I used to make Patrick do that. I'd pick him up from school when he had ultimate frisbee practice before he drove, and I'd give him an apple. I mean, not an apple, a banana, and I don't want the banana peel in my car to drive home with because it starts to smell. Not even that it's that far.
It's a fucking banana peel. It's 2 miles.
I know, but it's biodegradable. Basically, some animal's going to eat it. So in the same spot every day, he would chuck his banana.
Animal waiting there every day. And now they go there and wait. Look at the fuck. There's no banana peel. There's no banana peel.
For 4 years, there were banana peels.
And then all of a sudden, one day there wasn't. That poor animal probably starved to death.
And you know what? When you went back each afternoon, there was no banana peel there.
Well, because an animal got it for sure. For sure. My God.
Patrick's like, he's so law-abiding. He's like, is this okay? I'm going to get in trouble. It's littering. I'm like, it's not littering.
It's not like it's like styrofoam is going to sit around. I mean, it's,
No, some animal's going to eat it, and they're going to be happy.
They're going to eat it. They're going to eat it, be happy. It's like lunch for the day. Banana peel tastes like shit, though.
But animals eat it. Have you seen a raccoon
They'll
eat it?
eat anything. They'll eat anything. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my story of the neighbor.
Yeah.
So I hear this commotion, right? So I know it says fucktard behind us, right? With the fucking plow on the front of his truck. Like, what? Did he just come through our fence? Like, what's happening? So I come running out onto this porch to look out the windows, and he looks right over here. So I know he's done something because he looked over here.
Well, why
so
is
I'm
he
looking
looking
out.
at you?
I don't know. Maybe he saw movement. I don't know. So I'm looking out. Wild morning hair, no bra. I don't fucking care. Don't you fucking look at me. Don't you look at me. So I'm looking out the window.
Well, I'm staring at you. Don't look at me.
So I'm watching to see what he does because our sidewalk. I mean, Joe got up early at 7 a.m. when it was allowed to. He went out and snowblowed, right? So he was plowing a hell of a mess of her driveway. I still don't know how he plowed down her driveway. I still can't figure out like the science behind like how he got up the driveway to plow back the driveway, like how it didn't all end up in front of her garage.
I don't understand how they did that with plow.
So then he plowed it over to the intersection and just thumped it into a pile on the intersection down, which at least though was not on our sidewalk. Because then I scurried the fuck upstairs and threw up in the fucking shutters and threw up the sash to have a look-see. To make sure it was not on our sidewalk.
Did he look up there? I wish I would have been here to watch you run around the house.
He was looking. He was looking his window down. He always wears like hot pink or orange or something. It's like neon colors. So he's not. I mean, he's big and he's fucking bright. I mean, you can't fucking miss. Do not spit on my nice clean fucking mat.
That's hot coffee too.
That'll burn. God. I took a big gulp of soup last night, and it fucking it burned the whole way down. Fuck. My homemade tomato soup. It was tasty. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I've been like a soup kick. So. Made it in the crock. Anyway, so I was upstairs looking out the window. I had it just like it pulled back actually just a little bit, so he couldn't actually see me in the window unless he looked hard. But he was looking this way to see if I was watching. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna watch you, fucker. I'm gonna watch you. Make sure it's not on a sidewalk.
Wow.
And it wasn't. And then there was a commotion yesterday or the day before, and I was like, now what the fuck is going on now? So another neighbor had parked over here.
You need to put something over here, your Arlo, so you can watch it.
Well, there is a camera there, but it only gets it depends on which part they're parked at.
You need another one.
So I'm watching, and I'm thinking, what's he doing now? Well, it wasn't him. It was a different neighbor who had parked over here so he could get his work truck out. So he parked his other truck here, and it was like plowed the fuck in. So he was trying to get it. He somehow got it dug out, got it moved, and then because there was a hell of a mess from the plow, like leaving it, like the area. It's like the body outline, but it's like right. Fucking snow. So he and his son were out here moving it, but I'm probably like, why is this fucking bitch out here watching me? Because I flew right out here, like looking out the windows, like looking to see what's going on, making sure that the snow is not on our sidewalk. Which the bitch of it too is that fucker behind us when he plowed the snow that time and plowed it onto our sidewalk, and then of course melting and refreezing, it turned into a giant ice mound that we couldn't move. So it didn't get moved, and so he and his wife were walking by one day, and this is when you have the luxury of the fucking. He didn't know at that point that our thing recorded sound, and so she's like, who did this? He's like, oh, I wonder who did that, right? And we added that to all of our shit with. Again, it's $1,000 fine, and he did it on purpose, and he left it there.
Oh, my God.
But I thought, you know what, you fucking asshole? And all it did was, fuck them, because then they had to try to get out around it when they went for a walk, because they went up and around, and then they got there, and now they're stuck. We're not going for fucking walks in the cold in the fucking neighborhood. We're not going for walks in the warm in the neighborhood. Then fuck us, it just fucked every other neighbor who's trying to walk along. And you could clearly see everything was cleared except for this patch where some asshole fucking plowed onto it. I thought, yeah, you fucker.
You should have made a sign and put it out there. You did it.
You did it. With an arrow. I'll just add his name to it next time. I can't. Anyway.
Well, the snow, when I first moved here, I worked for the Philadelphia School District, and, I went all over the city. Oh, my God.
It's a hell of a mess. There's no place to plow it in the city.
There's no place to put it.
It just gets packed out. You're just driving on a sheet of ice.
It's like any city. It's like New York City, whatever. But when you get in the residential areas, people get brutal.
Oh, yeah.
People were shoveling themselves out, and I don't blame them. That's hard work to shovel your fucking car out of an encasement.
Just for someone else to drive along and take your spot. This is when people shoot each other.
So, yeah, they do.
This is why.
So I was saying to this woman that I was working with, this girl, she's my age, I'm like, why are there beach chairs in the road? Like the actual road. I'm like, what? Why are there beach chairs? Every once in a while, there's like a random pile on. She's like, oh, that's because, and sometimes there was like a folding chair. Like they got a little heavier duty out there, a folding chair. They're like, that's because, when you shovel yourself out, you put it there, which is illegal, by the way, but the city doesn't fine you, so that nobody takes your, and if somebody moves it, they just aren't going to have tires left.
And but when they do, I mean, literally, like, people shoot each other for this, and I don't blame them. I mean, you are out there and you're fucking donking out your own snow, and you come home and some asshole's in your spot. You sit and wait for them. You sit and wait for them. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna transition away from the snow. While I've got the rage, right?
When don't we have the rage?
When don't we have the rage? Also, I often have the rage when we start this because you're always late, and it gives me the rage before you get here. So I start off already anyway. It's a little bit late today.
Rage. So, I have rage. My son is home again.
School refusal.
Well, but they have a half day because it's midterms.
Right? He knew.
They were going out for brunch. He's like, I don't want to go out for brunch.
Well, I mean, can you blame him? Okay. So the other night, I'm making a new soup, right? It's this Asiago cheese cauliflower soup, right? Okay. Roast the cauliflower. First of all, the recipe was wrong because it called for 2 heads of garlic to be roasted. What are you doing?
I was looking at something in the.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
I can't see with my glasses.
And it said 2 cloves, and I'm like, it's roasted garlic and cauliflower Asiago soup. You need more than 2 cloves of garlic in this. So I Google it. Every other recipe I find, it'll call for 2 heads. Also, because I said to chop the first quarter off and wrap it in oil. I'm like, that's for a head of garlic, not 2 cloves.
Right.
So some fucker fucked it up. That chat my ass. So meanwhile, I don't have heads of garlic. I have like the bag of the already whatever. Like the one time I ordered the bag of it, right? So I'm like counting them out. Like I'm just like, I got like a handful and like threw it in some foil with some olive oil and hope for the best. It worked, right? So I do like the scallions in the pan, right, while I'm roasting the vegetables, and I pour in the broth, and then I get everything into the big pot. Lesson to be learned here. I needed the smaller pot that was deeper as opposed to the bigger pot, because when you go to use the immersion blender and that fucker isn't deep enough, like there's not enough. Like instead of the stuff being this high, it's like this high, because the pot was big, so I needed the smaller one so it would go up higher. I put that fucking immersion blender in.
Oh, I wish I would have been here. I don't even know what happened. I can guess, but I wish I would have been here.
Sitting there.
At the table?
Right. Fucking full on flying cauliflower. It's fucking hot too, right? It's fucking hot. Everywhere, flew up on me like little bing bing bing. It's fucking hot. It had been like boiling. Like fuck. Thank God I have my glasses on.
Did you stop it real quick?
So I stopped it real quick and I assessed the damage. I'm like, what's done is done. Like I'm not gonna now get out the fucking blender and pour this in. Fuck it. I'm in it to win it. I'm gonna do this. So I'm like, so Joe's sitting there.
You continue with the mess.
I tried to keep it. Well, so I tried to keep it down low. Right, and it's not really doing what it needs to do because the pot was just too big. So it's flying. I'm like, Joe, you might want to move. So he gets up.
Let me catch it.
So then I'm like, get me out the pot lid.
Oh my
So he gets
God.
me out. So I'm holding it like a shield over my face.
Oh my
using
God.
the immersion blender.
Was there?
And
oh
my God, I was fucking irate. I mean, it was all over the place, all over clean dishes, all over all over the back of the stove. All over me, all over my glasses.
Oh my God.
So I would have. So this soup better be fucking good after all this.
I would have had a swearing fit.
Oh, I mean, and I just started laughing because I was so enraged that I was like, I mean, usually that level of anger and frustration, I'm either going to cry or I'm going to laugh. And so it came out, I'm like laughing maniacally.
Which some people don't understand. They think we've lost our rocker.
Why is she laughing?
Yeah, like what?
I'm like, like it's like flying off me. Like, come here, you fucking floret. Like trying to fucking like capture the fucking.
At least it wasn't like
florets.
Tomato, because like
well,
imagine that stains.
That stains. And luckily, also I didn't have the cheese in it yet because I thought I shot with all of his food allergies. So luckily, the cheese was the last step. So there was no dairy in it. It was just vegetables and broth. Like I think it was even veggie broth, not even chicken broth. So like so I'm still cleaning it up.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I'm still and it reminded me of Dad, like when I was little, I made the pudding in the blender.
Where was I for this?
I don't know. A lot of blender issues. I didn't know to put the lid on it.
I wish I would have. I wish I could either remember that or
there
be
was
here.
chocolate pudding all over the
The ceiling? Was it on the ceiling?
All over the kitchen.
Was Dad home or did he come home?
He came home. Yeah, he came home in the middle of that. I was making some pudding after school for dessert that night. Remember those little pudding cups?
I know, those little Tupperware
you connected
ones?
them, like you connected the top
It had
to
a
the
little
bottom.
tiny bowl, and then it went on the
Probably
pedestal.
poisoned us with fucking plastic.
It was Tupperware. She might
I
still
love
have
those.
those.
She might still have
They were
them. Oh my God.
gray.
If she has them, I want one.
They were like
I'm
a
gonna get 2
clearish
of them.
gray.
Yeah, they were like from like Jello pudding, whatever.
Tupperware
they
made
were
some
fun.
awesome shit.
They did. They really did. I love the Tupperware.
Mom and Dad still have some of the old Tupperware,
right?
which has
They
like marks
use
on it for from knives and forks. It's like the avocado green and the
bright orange, the fucking orange. I love the orange.
It's very 70s.
It's 50 degrees out here. I just want to
Yeah.
say, I'm wringing my hands. It's so
Wait,
fucking cold.
what did Dad do when he got home? I wish.
We
Poor
raged.
Dad.
It was kind of like when
we laugh at
when he
him.
got so mad the one time he took the ketchup bottle and he slammed it down, and that fucker shot up.
because the lid wasn't on it.
I don't remember if it was the glass one and it shot the lid up, or if it was the plastic one and I don't remember, because it used to come only in a glass bottle,
right.
and then somewhere when I was a child it transferred over to a plastic bottle. I don't remember, but whatever kind of bottle it was in, it fucking shot out. I don't know if he broke it and just shot. It just, I mean, and that just, he was already mad. That's the slamming of the ketchup bottle on the table, and then it just was even. And I thought of that while I had the cauliflower going everywhere, and I thought, this is like the rage that Dad had, because now like not only like are you fucking up the dinner and you're getting burnt, like I'm like it's burning and it's hitting me, right? I'm like fuck, right? And there's a fucking mess I have to clean up. I've been cleaning it up every day since.
Well, but at least, I mean, ketchup is red. And that might stain some things. Although they had that avocado yellow, green paint in the kitchen.
Well, not to mention that
Thank God it wasn't mustard, because mustard you can't get out of shit.
But remember the ceiling's like, not popcorn, but like...
It's rough.
It has like the
swirls from the plaster or whatever.
Anything off of that.
It's really nice. And you can get a brush burn because the walls are like that too. So when we were little, we fighting, push you into the wall and you just scraped.
Right, your face hits it, you're all fucked up.
It looks pretty though. It looks much nicer than the flat.
Yeah, it's pretty. It is pretty. I'm freezing. Anyway, okay. So
Poor Dad. Because Mom missed these things because she worked nights.
She was at work. Yeah, so she missed it. She would, poor Dad just worked a long day, and he comes home, and I'm trying to be nice, having a nice little pudding treat for dessert, and instead, there's a fucking disaster. I mean, I tried to clean it up, but like, at least I could get up on the counter. Then now, if I had to get up on the counter, I mean, I'd have to do if my life depended on it. I would need a ladder. I would need like.
Who broke the milk that went on the ceiling?
I broke the milk bottle, but it didn't go. It might have gone on the ceiling. I turned around. The milk comes in the bottle.
They still make it out of glass.
What pisses me off though is it doesn't come. The eggnog no longer comes in the glass. I think because people weren't returning the bottles, so they like
because they have fun little like vintage bottles.
Yeah, but people weren't returning them because they're fun little vintage bottles.
I wouldn't.
Now it comes in fucking plastic, and that chaps my ass because
I told Mom and Dad to keep one of those bottles, and they wouldn't.
Well,
no, they didn't.
But now it only comes in plastic. Because people didn't return the bottles, the milk still comes in bottles, and that's why like once I moved here and you couldn't get milk in glass anymore, I couldn't drink milk out of plastic. Yeah, I couldn't. I need it to be.
Meanwhile,
out of glass.
Our skim milk here from like the grocery store looks like water.
Same. Yeah, I can't.
It looks like water with a little white.
Adults aren't supposed to drink milk anyway. Milk is meant for children and babies. It's not like. I've read this whole study about it.
I don't care. I enjoy some milk every once in a while. Not anymore. Like I used to pour myself like a big glass of milk when I was much younger.
When I was hungover,
why
I
we
used
have
to
good
love a big
teeth.
glass
Probably
of
why
milk
we have
in the
good
morning,
teeth
right?
and good bones. But it doesn't taste good. I love getting it. Nothing tastes better than Myers Dairy.
The milk,
Mom and Dad live their farm fresh milk.
Although after we all moved out, I had to start sniffing it when I was home.
Well, yeah,
because then like it wasn't being drank with the speed at which it used to be.
No, we used to drink
so
it
then,
all
like,
the time.
I pour a big glass of like, whoa, fuck. So now, like, then it was like Mom would make Dad go to get fresh milk every time, like before one of us came home, and then I was just in the habit of like sniffing it. Like it even has the little pour spouts that clamp on top. Anyway,
wait, was he not smelling the milk or was he drinking it? Using
because
it in his cereal?
No, because at the time, now he eats the cereal now in the mornings. He did not used to eat the cereal for breakfast.
The cereal
with the milk. He did not used to have that.
He got me on that.
Oh, for the snowstorm, they were out of fucking milk everywhere. He had to get fucking whole milk or 2% or something. They didn't have. Myers was out of. I think he might have even gone to the grocery store for that. He was like all over the place.
He's desperate. But
all over the place in a quarter-mile radius.
In a quarter-mile radius, there's the fresh dairy.
He's not going to go to the other end of town.
Then there are two
grocery stores, like next to each other.
Like 100 yards apart.
They're like literally like here's a parking lot, and then you drive across the street,
Giant
there's another
and a
parking lot,
Weis.
and then the fucking Meyer Dairy is across the street from both of them. I mean, but he won't go to Giant. I think he only goes to Weis because he knows his way around.
I know, but Mom won't go to Giant either. I'm like, Giant has like a huge selection. They like the Weis. They like the Weis. Weis.
Dad calls it Weis's.
Well, it's
Weis.
I kind of do that
Weis.
too.
Okay. Anyway, I don't even know where we're going with
Poor
this.
Dad.
Milk, cauliflower. I knew the rage. Okay,
Wait,
that's what it was.
He needed it just for his cereal?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Maybe you should have had an egg, Dad, instead of traipsing around.
Right? No. God damn it, he was going to get the milk. You get. I guess when you get to that age, you get into this. You have to have the cereal. You have to have the milk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
if I drink whole milk, I spend a lot of time in the bathroom.
That's why sometimes I think like I only have a latte like twice a year. Right?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't drink a glass of milk anymore, but if it's in my latte, I can sometimes taste it that it's sometimes
they'll
not.
fuck up and grab the wrong milk.
I'm in the bathroom.
I mean, it's tasty. It makes it taste better, but Jesus Christ,
or
like diarrhea for days.
Yeah, yeah.
Christ.
Or
it's
if
a good
John,
cold and cleanse.
If we're like out on vacation, which is the wrong time to have diarrhea, but like John will get like a
no time is the right time.
like a milkshake.
No time is the right time.
John will get a
diarrhea.
milkshake because I don't really like milkshakes, but he'll get one and I'll have like I'll end up drinking whatever's left in the cup that they bring it out, that they made it in.
Right.
Oh my God, I don't know why I do it because I know what's going to happen. I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom.
The big D.
In the bathroom.
Yeah. And I'm not having a latte less. Like like you bring it to me, I'm here.
Right.
Maybe at your house, but usually like in my own home.
When Patrick was little, he used to love a milkshake when we would go out. Then sometimes we specifically went to, because I do like these. I said I don't drink milkshakes. This is more like ice cream. The fucking McDonald's St. Patrick's Day. What the hell is that called? The Shamrock Shake.
Is that you who had the explosive diarrhea from that? Was that Joe? Or both of you? I mean, Joe hasn't had one in a long time. I think that he like had a bad reaction.
Well, it's probably, I don't even know if they use real milk, but
who knows what's in that?
But Patrick loves them, still loves them. And we used to go get them. And
it's amazing because I love mint, like mint gum. I love peppermint coffee. I love peppermint. I love peppermint.
I love the Shamrock Shake.
My one blizzard of the year is a fucking, maybe 2 blizzards of a year, but one blizzard of a year is the fucking peppermint one they have at Christmas time with extra stuff. People didn't know that was a thing. I would get the small with I need the small is still too big. I need the mini with extra stuff. You pay for the extra stuff, but like I'm eating that because I want the shit that's in it, not the fucking. Right. If I want the plain ice cream, I get the plain ice cream.
Right.
Extra stuff. But I do not like the peppermint milkshake or whatever that mint milkshake from McDonald's.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, I'm sure the green dye isn't good for you.
That's probably what gave you the diarrhea.
Grandma Wilson used to love those. We used to have to go get her one.
When she was in the home, we used to get her.
And a cheeseburger.
She loved She loved a cheeseburger from there once in a while. I'm telling you though, McDonald's. I mean, it's so bad for you. But when I equate, like when I had the flu or I'm hungover, I equate. It's kind of the same thing because I'm not generally, knock on wood, like sick unless I'm hungover. So I need to have McDonald's when I'm hungover, and I don't eat it anymore. And I'm like laying on the couch, like, I need a breakfast sandwich. There's nothing better than. The burger will do too because if it's past 10 a.m. If it's past 10 a.m., you're not getting the fucking breakfast sandwich.
Why can't they serve it all day?
Right, some places do. Ours does not. So you're going to have the burger. Either way, burger or fucking breakfast sandwich.
There's a fat chickadee in that bush.
I know.
I mean,
they live in there or
all
something.
Puffed up.
They're huge. I know. We love to sit here. We sit here and watch the chickadees. Yes.
And he's chirping.
Anyway,
it's fascinating.
Christ. Okay, switching gears. So, I read an article the other day on how to preserve. I was trying to preserve fresh fucking herbs, right, from the grocery store.
Freeze them?
No, I think that probably ruins them. I don't know. But so it said to take them out of the bag and wash them, which you would think not to. Don't get them wet.
Right.
Wash them because they're still contaminated from the grocery store, right? So wash them, then use a salad spinner and get all the whatever off of them. So I was specifically looking for cilantro and basil and how to preserve the cilantro. I mean, it's 99 cents for a huge bunch. It's not going to kill me. But I want it to last longer than like a couple of days because the other one I got kind of went to shit, right? So wash it, dry it in the salad spinner, and I patted it dry in a paper towel just to get the excess off. Take a mason jar or a cup, put like an inch of water in the bottom of it, and then put it down in like a bouquet of flowers, and then take like a Ziploc and put it down over it. You don't have to Ziploc it across the bottom. Just put it down over it. So I've had it in there since Monday, Tuesday, today's Thursday.
Does the
Monday.
Ziploc bag make it like a greenhouse effect?
I'm not sure, but like so you put it in the fridge,
Oh.
and it keeps it. So it's beautiful. I looked at it again this morning. It's beautiful still. So it's been a couple of days, but 4 days. I forget if I ordered it Monday or Tuesday. I ordered it Tuesday. Monday was the cauliflower incident. Tuesday I made the tomatillo pork thing again, and when Joe brought up because we have several of these. Pork loin roasts is what they are. So they have the bone in. And Joe brought one up, and it just had like some plastic kind of falling off around it. I'm like, what happened? Like, where's the butcher wrap? You think it wasn't in any? And I'm like, we're not eating this. Like, even I have like, I'm okay with a little bit of freezer burn, but like this was like, no.
Did you call Dad and tell him you threw that out?
No, I put it in the refrigerator, and I thought about it when I went to bed. Right, I put it in there to thaw like in a bowl overnight, and I was laying there. I'm like. No, I could like taste the freezer burn in my mouth. Like there's no way. And I'm like, also I'm not hacking this fucker off the bone again. I'm not doing it. So I got on Amazon Fresh, and I looked up like I put in pork loin.
Right.
And it either comes in a roast with the bone or it comes in chops. Pork loin chops. Okay. So I got chops. Fuck that. They come and they're nice. I just cut the fat off and then slice the fuckers into bite-sized pieces. It's so cold in your hands. I need to wear gloves or something.
Hurts.
But it was at least I wasn't like having to fight a bone. I mean, I was not gonna fight the bone. Anyway, so I was like, I can't believe we're gonna throw that away. And in the morning I woke up and said, Joe said, I'm putting it in the trash. We are not eating that. I draw the line. He's like, well, we have 2 more down there. I'm like, I'll find something to do with them that's in a pot that's like in the crock pot or something.
Right,
I'm
not
not
have to cut it off the bone.
yeah, because then it will fall off the bone. I'm not fighting the bone. Like,
I want to know Dad's reaction. Did you tell him?
I didn't tell him.
Mom and Dad probably would have said, it's fine.
If you're cooking it in broth or something, it'll moisten it, so it's okay. And I'm okay, like, again, like when it's wrapped well, like, okay, maybe the ends, you can just cut that off.
Right.
This whole fucker was like a dehydrated fucking pork. It was so gross. I can't.
It was like brown.
It's done. We are not eating any part of this.
Dad would.
I would not even give it throw it in the yard and let animals have at it. Like, I'm gonna fucking throw it in the trash. It's going out in the trash tomorrow. I mean, like, Mom and Dad, like, I would have thrown it up into the field and let, like, some raccoon ravish it or something.
We sound like such hillbillies. Because we have a cornfield behind our house, for those of you, behind my parents' house, those of you that don't.
Jen, if you're watching, we do not throw trash into that field. We do not throw trash in the field.
Only biodegradable
We might toss
food.
a little food just over the fence, just right there along the fence line for a little animal to come along and have. Really, it's practically in Mom and Dad's backyard.
Yeah.
It's not really.
And it's not all the time. I don't think you've done it.
It's not like daily. They're not like having a fucking like scraps, fucking whatever in the backyard, like, or in the field. Like, it's not
the composting pile.
There's not a composting pile of old meat.
John used to like to take the tomatoes out of Dad's garden and take the wiffle ball bat, throw the tomato up, and nail it with the wiffle ball bat.
That would just splatter everywhere.
I know, but it went into the field, and then John had funsies with it. And I want to know why my son...
He did it to hard-boiled eggs at Easter.
He did it with the hard-boiled eggs, too. And I want to know why my son acts the way he does.
Right, you want to know why. Jesus Christ. All right, let me take a quick look at my notes
here. If he did that at our house, if somebody whacked that at our house, he'd be pissed. Well, we also have more animals that come right into our yard. Mom and Dad have that big field, so the animals don't venture in.
Right. Like I'll toss rotten tomatoes out into our
all
backyard.
Of the foxes and all of the raccoons.
You might as well just go out there and like animals. Hey, animals. Come here.
We have coyotes on our street now.
So speaking of coyotes, of all things, did you see the coyote that swam to Alcatraz? I've seen several reports. At first, I thought this is bullshit news, but you know what? I'm going to read the bullshit news. I can't even be on Facebook anymore. Like, I'm on it briefly. I cannot handle the news.
Of all places, why is he swimming?
It got in the. I don't know, but I've seen several reports about it getting to Alcatraz. It swam through the water to Alcatraz, and now it's feasting on birds. I read this morning. They've been following this fucking coyote. There's been a coyote problem lately. Maybe they need to thin them out, right? Don't they do that every once in a while?
They do. It's called culling.
I mean, in New Jersey, they're like having like a hell of a time.
Yeah.
Like attacking people and shit.
Yeah,
Did you see the wolf that got somebody got the wolf?
The gray wolves.
Fucker.
The gray wolves of Yellowstone. They're thing.
Protected.
They introduced them 25 years ago.
They're tagged. You can follow them
from
like the bears.
They brought them down from Canada to reintroduce them to the ecosystem in Yellowstone. And I saw that it was a female. She was the pack leader of her junction.
Oh, I didn't get that much information.
Her junction boot.
What I read, they weren't releasing which
junction
one it was.
butt Butte. It's Butte.
It's Butte.
Junction. I'm cheesing. Junction Butte.
Butte.
Junction Butte.
Like she's a Butte.
She was
Butte.
She was the.
I think right. Butte.
She was the pack leader. She was
Butte.
born in 2022. They what I read on the things that I follow from the actual Yellowstone Park, they're pretty sure it is this one, but they weren't releasing the name yet. The number, they're tagged and numbered, but they're pretty sure it was her.
Illegally killed. What do they call that? Like
Poaching.
Outside the park.
Well, that's the thing.
But
so
if it goes onto a farm, though, farmers, depending on, this is what I learned from watching Yellowstone. So I actually don't know.
Like the television
show.
They
illegally shot the wolves, but the wolves were coming onto the property and threatening
livestock.
The livestock. Excuse me. You're allowed to protect your livestock.
Well, right, but
so I'm unclear.
I don't know what the actual law is.
They also got in trouble though for shooting a grizzly. The grizzly was also on their property.
Right. I don't know what the actual law is out there. I do know that the gray wolves and the grizzly bears, along with some other things, are protected.
Well, they were. Are they still? Because didn't we just get rid of all the fucking protection in the country for all the fucking animals?
But they still said the article I read still regarded the wolves as protected, and then the poacher, and that's why he's in a lot of trouble because you're not allowed to shoot them.
Well, they don't know who it is, do they?
No, but they're going to try and find out. But here's the thing.
How do you find out?
Here's the thing you can't control. Animals don't know boundaries. They don't know,
Right. Well, I can't cross this line. Now I'm in someone's yard.
They don't know the boundaries.
I'm out of the park now.
And they certainly don't have the fucking park fenced in. So there becomes the issue. And then there's the gray area of it was on my property. If you have livestock, you probably have a little bit more of a chance of
you have to prove that they've been...
Yeah, like eating your chickens.
Like slaughtered or whatever.
Yeah.
Because as I also saw in Yellowstone, which I'm sure is based on some fact, right? Some truth to these things. Because the one guy slaughtered his own animals for the insurance payout.
Right.
But they were able to prove that he had killed his own animals.
Well, somehow...
Who knew?
They have, rangers and, not Texas Rangers, but like people out there,
park rangers.
Well, no, I meant like rangers.
Well, did you see that there's a new Yellowstone spinoff? It's starting. Casey,
with
in
Casey.
March with Casey.
I love Casey.
I like Casey. I'll watch that one.
But they, the Game and Wildlife department for the area will, they're pretty good at tracking it down, and maybe somebody saw. But the point of it is that it was the pack. The pack leader, which is a big...
It's a female leader? I always thought the pack leader was the male.
Alpha. No.
Or do the males go on their own?
No. Males can be the pack leader. Females can. It just
depends.
Fight
for it.
It's
Whoever wins?
Yes. And I'm certainly not saying I'm an authority. I've just done a little bit of reading.
She's not a wolf authority, people.
And I've also we took a wolf tour, which was awesome, except for we had to get up at 3:00 in the morning.
It's a little early.
But there are people that go out and watch these wolves every single day. Like they're retired, and this is their thing. They don't have a
job. They're just
this is their thing. And some of them are photographers, so that
like
is
birding,
their job.
But it's wolfing.
Yes, and they know the wolves' names. So that's the other thing. People that watch the wolves,
is it called wolfing?
Them,
like birding?
No.
I mean, if birding is birding, why is it wolfing?
It's not called wolfing.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but the people that are that go every day, and some of them are, like I said, photographers. Right. They noticed that this female wasn't around. And so that's again why they think it's this certain female, even though they're not giving the name. They don't name them. They're numbered.
Also, if they're tracking it, right, where they're chipped or whatever,
right,
which I think they might be. I'm not sure.
Not all are chipped.
All of them are, but if it stops moving in Yellowstone, they stopped moving.
Right, their neck. Not all of them are collared.
It was collar. They were
not
collared.
all of them are collared.
So when they stopped moving, they saw that there was something was wrong.
Right. There's an author that, again, a retired gentleman. I think he was a photographer. He might still be a photographer, but he's written like a series of like 6 books from all of the notes that he's taken every day on these.
Cool.
But it's very interesting because he talks
it?
about I have some of them. And so is Dad. It talks about the socialization of these wolves. It's not like, the gray wolf had a limp today. It's not stupid stuff like that. It's like the biological and sociological interaction of these animals. So it's very interesting. But I mean, so they killed one, and it's a female, and females bear children or baby wolves. So it's children.
Okay. Well, moving away from the wolves now.
The poacher is in trouble.
If they catch them,
that's not something you go around. Like, what are you gonna do with the? What do you?
You want it for your own trophy or whatever? Probably. I don't know. Who knows? Also, how do they know? Unless they found the body dead, how do they know?
Because they have them collared.
Right, but maybe an animal attacked
and
the wolf.
she collared it. No, I think they found it. I didn't get to all of that, but they must
They
have
just
found
killed it for the sake of killing
because
it?
they found it poached. Yes.
Well, that's a shit thing
And
to
so
do.
that's the thing. Not all of them are collared, but some of them are, and they have GPS in them. So, like you were
Right.
saying, when it stops moving,
They can find it, or they can find the collar.
yeah. That's how they know if some of them die too. Like not just from poaching, but like
Right.
every once in a while they saunter off by themselves and
Right.
die, and it's because it hasn't moved. And then they can locate them, and then they study like what the cause of death was, like if there's a disease or something.
That's a lot of bad bird flu going around. Speaking of disease, like flocks and flocks found like dead around. It's horrifying. Anyway, switching gears.
Ew.
Did you see? And I'm gonna laugh. I don't mean to laugh because it's not right. Let me stop.
My God, I don't even know what's coming.
I have to talk about something else because I can't. It's so awful.
What is it?
I'm gonna completely switch gears. Did you hear about the recall of the Pringles, Nutella, and Cheerios among thousands of products that were recalled for exposure to rodent waste?
Oh.
So you got your Cheerios, your Pringles, Cheerios, and Nutella among thousands of products. We have none of those in the house.
We don't either, but what?
So
Oh.
I read the headline. I did not. It was in People Magazine. I did not click on the article. I do not want to click on the article. Speaking of People Magazine, that guy in Bucks County, did you see about that? Pennsylvania's in the news a lot lately, nationally, right now. The guy that killed his family last
wasn't
week.
he a doctor? No,
No, he was. I don't know. He stabbed his
Okay.
sister and parents to death, and then it's like a standoff or whatever.
Right.
So that was this morning on Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Oh,
I read that.
Christ.
He killed his parents, but I'm not sure why. Obviously, he's mentally unstable. And then his sister came to check on the parents or whatever, and he was there, and she saw, so he
she's a math teacher.
got rid of her.
Anyway.
Yeah, she's a math teacher.
I mean, Pennsylvania needs to stop being in the fucking news for some crazy shit lately. I mean, it's really
They're still
it's a
dealing
lot.
with that guy that was
with the bones.
with grave robbing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
can't.
they're trying, because what they're trying to do
put
the
everything
authorities,
back.
is put everything back, but also they're trying to identify who these loved ones are.
Well, I think he was selling off pieces too, so you need to get that shit back. Look,
no one's giving that
You
back.
know what? This is where I hope the people who have passed, who just had their shit dug up, fucking haunt his ass with some crazy shit. Fucking torture him at night every time he closes
Give him
his
some
eyes.
bad juju.
Some bad juju. Oh, I learned a new word last night.
Oh,
Haint.
Haint?
Like taint, but not
haint.
haint.
Like
So
hating something.
So haint, it's from southern. I say Appalachia, but people say Appalachia. I guess it depends on where in the United States. I'm going to say
Appalachia?
universe. We've always said like Appalachian Mountains, Appalachia.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I say
it's
something certain is Appalachia. Like maybe it's Appalachia State University or something.
that's Appalachia.
But then there's Appalachian, like the Appalachian Mountain Trails.
Right. So so it's a southern Appalachian term, like Louisiana, Mississippi area. Although I didn't think that the mountain range went to Louisiana. But anyway,
this is
it comes from the word haunt. So we were watching, Joe and I have been watching all the Oscar movies, right? We're going through these, and we're watching Sinners, which was good until it took a turn.
Who's in that?
B. Jordan. What's his name? Something. B. Jordan.
I know who that is. Isn't he's up for an Oscar too?
So far, we've seen a few of the movies. Joe and I are going to do an After Dark edition after we watch them all, and we're gonna go through them all. But Sinners was good because you're thinking, okay, 1930s Mississippi. It's about they still have the Jim Crow laws. They're you got the fucking dirty Klan down there. Like there's gonna be like a war, and like they're gonna win some freedom and some peace, and it's gonna be like a heartfelt movie at the end. No, it's not. It took it took a turn, and it's a horror film with a supernatural twist, and all of a sudden there's vampires. So we're like, what the fuck?
And that's up for an award.
It's up for an award. I think.
Was it that good?
I'm gonna go with maybe. It was good up until the vampire part, and then I was like, yeah, I don't ever need to see it again. And I'm normally I like a vampire movie.
I mean, how the hell does that come in?
The music was good. What's his name? B. Jordan. Are you gonna look him up?
No.
I don't know.
But wait, let's go back to the Appalachian Mountains. It
goes to Alabama.
They go from Maine to Alabama.
Does not go through Louisiana.
The range. That's the range.
Okay. Anyway, so haint.
I'm gonna look it up
Because like there's one woman who was kind of like they called her a witch, but kind of like voodoo, whatever, hoodoo. She was
voodoo.
She goes that ain't no haint. I'm like, I have to look up the word haint because they've used it now a few times, and all I could think of was taint, which is like, so.
Oh, Lordy.
So, taint's also a word that I just learned a few years ago. I didn't know it. I didn't know what it was until like literally like in the last decade. I learned what.
Before I type this in, is it B. Michael Jordan?
Maybe that's it. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B.
Yeah,
Jordan. Yes. He used to be in. He was in Parenthood, right? He was in Parenthood. I think that's where he kind of like first like became famous. He was dating the one girl. Anyway, so
it's Michael.
So haint is, I mean, it's like it's like the word haunt, but like it's a Southern Appalachia term that they took from haunt, made haint, and it means basically like it's kind of like a scary ghost, but nothing that's going to cause you harm. Like when the spirit of like somebody like dead kind of gets in you or something, like, you know, but not bad. Like they're going to like haunt you a little bit. Like
it's Michael B. Jordan.
Like, because you said that ain't no hate. Like the person wasn't like a spirit. It was a vampire.
Is it a verb or a noun?
I think maybe it was a noun because she was referring to the person as being.
Okay, now I gotta look this up. Haint. It's H-A.
H-A-I-N-T. Haint. So I learned a new word.
Look at you. You can do the spelling bee now.
Like I've had to. So I'm reading Hamnet right now for my book club. Right. It's very good. I was afraid I wasn't gonna be able to get through it.
That's a movie.
And it was gonna. It's also up for an award. So at the very least, I'm gonna see the movie. It's at the theaters now. It's still at the theaters now. I think it's up for an award.
Isn't that Shakespeare's son?
Yes. So I learned something. But the point of this was I had to look up several words while reading Hamnet. I'm like, I don't know what that word is. Like the one word, I want to say a wen, W-E-N, maybe. If that's, I looked up a few. I feel like that was like a boil on your face because the stepmother was getting boils on her face. And they were saying like wens on her face. Because
where the hell did that come from?
An old term. I don't know.
When?
Because the daughter was giving them to her. The stepdaughter was giving them to her. So the book is actually, it's very good. So it's.
Is it historical fiction?
I don't know. And that's what I need to know. So Hamnet was Hamlet. It's Shakespeare's son. Hamnet and Hamlet were interchangeable names.
Right.
Like probably like Rob and Robert, like it's an interchangeable name. So Hamnet and Hamlet were the same variation of the name. And Shakespeare's son Hamnet died from the Black Plague or whatever it was. So, and then a few years later, Shakespeare wrote the play Hamlet. It was written as a play. Yes?
Yes. It's a play.
So the book it goes all over the place. It starts with Hamnet being a child and his twin sister is sick and he's trying to find an adult to help. And so it takes place, so it's his life. So it's taking place in like the present day, not present day like now, but like in present tense where he's looking for someone, his sister is sick, he's trying to get an adult to help. And he's like, so it'll skip around from that and then back to Shakespeare being younger while he's still single, going to meet, they never say Shakespeare's last name either, they just use his first name. And he goes and he's a Latin tutor and he meets his wife Agnes, who they say is like a witch.
Oh.
But she's just, I mean, she's like whatever. She's, you know, people talk shit about people who like to be in the forest, whatever. So, and like going back and forth between like his relationship with her and then it swaps back to like the present day. So it's moving around a lot. And I have to
a lot of
moving parts. It's very good though. The first few pages I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to read this fucking thing. And then my friend, with my friend Christine, we're in book club together. She was like, I don't know if I can get through this. Like, it's going to take me a while. And then she texted me yesterday. She's like, oh, it's really good. I'm on page 200. I'm like, well, fuck. I'm on like 87.
Wait, is it like the old English, like Shakespeare language that's hard?
No, it's written by an Irish author.
But is it
was
because
a
it moves back and forth?
It moves around. I mean, it's not like trying to read.
That's hard.
Like trying to read Shakespeare. And so I don't know if the only piece that's true was that Shakespeare had a son named Hamlet who died. And after that, it's all just total make-believe. I don't know.
I'm going to look that up.
I mean, Shakespeare had twins. I think it's Judith and Hamlet, and Hamlet died.
See,
aside from that, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know.
I took a Shakespeare class at Penn State. It was all just Shakespeare, but you don't learn about the history of the man Shakespeare. You learn about the plays.
I mean, so that part, like the author says something. Maggie, somebody or other, she's an Irish author. Anyway, it's a very good book. And I'll probably watch the movie because the movie looks really good. But no, the book is written. It's not like trying to read like Mark Twain or some shit where you're like, what the fuck? It's like written in a different language.
Yeah.
Like, you know, trying to get through that. I couldn't read that. Mom's reading one of those right now for book club. It takes place is it James? who was the slave that was.
I don't know. I never read it.
You didn't read any of those?
No, I didn't.
Huckleberry
have to.
Finn or whatever it is.
I didn't have to. Weren't in my class. They weren't books in my class.
They weren't in mine either, and I tried.
I mean,
to
they read them. They just weren't part of. I don't want you to think that curriculum didn't have them.
Right.
Back in the day, our curriculum had them. I didn't have those in my English
I didn't read
class.
that. No, but I tried to read Huckleberry Finn a few years ago. I think I found it in the attic or something.
I don't really like Mark Twain.
Well, I had.
His writing.
If you have not read it, fuck. I mean, it's like written in like Old South. Like it's like it takes a while. It's like trying to read like Shakespeare written in Old English. Like it's you know, it's difficult to read. But Mom's reading, so there's a book that's about, I think James was the name of the slave that was with Huckleberry Finn, right? I could be way off with this because they escaped together. He was helping him escape, and then but James is written. I think it's called James. Is written about him like. From his point of view or whatever.
Okay. Oh, that sounds interesting.
But I asked her if it was written in like the same way that Mark Twain wrote Huckleberry Finn, and she said no.
Well, that's good.
Because she couldn't get through Huckleberry Finn.
Ooh.
Because it's I had trouble last night. Joe had to put on the subtitles for me because they were talking in a southern accent, like in the South, Old South, right? And it was difficult for me to I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? What did she just say? Well, then they put on the subtitles and they're talking fast too, so I couldn't even read fast. I'm like, oh, what the fuck just happened? I couldn't even read fast enough, and it's small, so they're the dialogue was fast, and it's like this southern, whatever, and I couldn't, I was like, oh fuck, I'm like missing pieces of this. Anyway, so far the movies we've watched. There better be a better one that's up for a fucking Oscar. Is all I had to say. I don't know what the fuck is happening. We watched.
There's some Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
We watched that the night before.
Is that
so
good?
One a night. So far, we've seen Frankenstein. Had a great score. Is the score the music for the whole film or just one?
No,
one music
whole film.
So the score for fucking Frankenstein was fantastic. Gory though, it's fucking gory, and they had this one scene that's uber gory while he's trying to find body parts with this cheery fucking happy music playing in the background. This orchestra's playing this, and it's like fucks with you. It's like ew, but the music's great. Like fuck, so that was gross. So Frankenstein, the music was great. The costumes were cool. Otherwise, it does not follow the traditional Frankenstein that I'm familiar with.
Right.
Also, I never read the book, so maybe it follows the book more. I don't know.
Who wrote the book? Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley.
Yeah, I have it.
Mom couldn't get through it, and they did it for book club, but I was out of town, so I didn't participate in that one. We did Frankenstein. We did one last week. What the fuck was it? Hang on. The one fucking with Emma Stone. They shaved her head.
Oh.
Begonia. Look.
She does some weird.
Begonia. I think Joe and I mentioned that the other night during our thing. So Begonia we saw. Frankenstein we saw. Last night we saw Sinners, and so far the one we saw the night before was One Battle After Another with Leonardo DiCaprio. It is in the lead as of the 4 we've seen right now.
Good.
It was very, I would say Quentin Tarantino-ish, where because I would start laughing. I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to be laughing at this. Like, is there supposed to be dark humor in this? Because that's funny, or am I fucked up for finding it to be funny? Like Leonardo DiCaprio, he always does a great job.
Yeah.
He always does a great job.
Yeah.
And look, even when he's like a strung out looking pothead wearing a bathrobe and a little fucking man bun ponytail thing, he's still
hot.
Fucking good, right?
still
Fucking
hot.
good. I just realized, I did put it on Do Not Disturb. I just about freaked out. It's on Do Not Disturb. Anyway.
Wait, back to Hamnet. It is a true story. It's about William Shakespeare and his wife Agnes and their 3 kids.
Susanna was the oldest, and then Judith and Hamnet were twins.
For all intents and purposes, Hamnet, adapted from Maggie O'Farrell's 2020 novel by the same name, as a work of fiction. Even so, the characters within the story are based not only on the bard himself, but his real-life family members. Yeah.
His father was an abusive fucker. I hope he has a bad demise. I don't know yet what happens.
It explores Agnes's isolation and sacrifices she made raising the 3 kids alone.
Because he was never home. He was
Right.
off in other places doing his plays and whatnot.
Right. So it's based on a true story.
Okay. Cool. I mean, I figured it was some amount of truth.
Based.
But see, this is what I've discussed this before. Historical fiction I have trouble with because I'm spending so much of my time reading it wondering, is this true? Is this true? Is this true? Is
Right.
this true? And I don't know if it's true or not. And then I'm like, fuck. And now I'm like, now I've got to go back and read a book about Shakespeare to find out how much of this is true. Fuck.
No, just Google it. That's what I did. What I'm reading right now.
So wait. So Sean Penn is in. He's up for Best Supporting Actor.
What's he in?
One Battle After Another.
Oh, with Leonardo.
Yeah, a cute little dog.
Oh, that's a good movie.
So, right, but I love Sean Penn. He's shows
not
up.
right.
He shows up in this movie though. I'm like, he looks like an old fucking testicle bag. What did I say? He looked like an old sack or something. As I said.
My God.
He does not.
He's aged. I mean, he's 60-some years
Joe
old.
was like, well, maybe he's an old man. I'm like, I'm not willing to accept that he's an old man.
He's 60-some years old. He's not Spicoli out of Fast Times at Ridgemont High anymore.
I need him to not have the bad military cut. I need him to go back to his longer hair where he looks kind of normal.
Spicoli? He had long hair when he was Spicoli in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I never saw that. It's on my list. I've discussed this. I don't mean back to what he looked like in 1982. I mean back to like just having longer hair. He plays the movie is fucked up, but it's good. It's very good. It's very Quentin Tarantino-ish. It's not Quentin Tarantino has nothing to do with this movie.
Right. It's
but
just
like the
like
dark
that.
humor, the violence,
right.
The weirdness. I mean, it's
probably
very
the way it's filmed too. Very.
And like, I mean, the dark humor especially. I mean, it's like Pulp Fiction. Like it's like you're laughing at things that you probably shouldn't be laughing at, but you are.
Love that movie.
It was very good. Leonardo's up for Best Actor. The one woman is up for Best Supporting Actress, and she's really hardly in it, so I'm not really sure why she's up for it. But she had one long eyelash on each eye, and so the little bit that she was in, I was very preoccupied with that, and I just wanted to like go in and like snip the eyelash.
Oh my God!
Like so, she like took like
was
you
it
can get,
supposed
like,
to
fake,
be?
Well, yes, she had it on both eyes.
Oh, okay.
But one. Because at first I'm like, what the fuck? I thought there was like something wrong with mine. Like what's on my glasses? Like what's happening? And then it's on both, and it's just one long one right in this. I was very preoccupied with that.
I saw an interview that was with Sean Penn, not about this movie. He was talking about one of his. It was the Charlie Sheen thing on Netflix. The Charlie Sheen like documentary or automentary or whatever the hell you call it, because it's Charlie Sheen's interview. But they interviewed some other people, like some of his friends growing up, and Sean Penn was one of them. And it was almost done a year ago, and he had the short hair then too, and looked old, and was still, and he was in his home, still smoking like a freight train.
Right, stroke. I'm trying to put my words here. I'm trying to think of my words before they come out of my mouth. So I've heard mixed things about him being like abusive with what's her name that she was in Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah, I know who you're. The
fuck, what's her name?
She played Jenny.
They were married, and he was abusive to her. Is what I. But I don't know
I've
if
heard
there's
that
truth
all
in
along.
That. I mean, he might be a tad unhinged. I don't know. I think he's a brilliant actor. He looks good there.
He's 65.
I don't care. He's 65. He's still a good-looking guy. Brad Pitt's how old?
Robin Wright. Robin Wright was
Robin Wright
who was
Penn.
in,
I think women had to Robin Wright. She got rid of the pen. He went to the Golden Globes. He does not go to the award ceremonies. He's been up for an Oscar on many movies.
Right.
I think Dead Man Walking was one of them also. He was in Milk, which was fucking phenomenal.
Right.
Has he been in anything since Milk, actually? Because he's not in a lot of movies. It's like every few years he picks a really good role to be in, a really good movie. It's almost always up for an award. Almost always. But he doesn't believe in the awards show, so he doesn't go. Neither does Frances McDormand. She's like, oh, fuck this, I'm not going.
Meanwhile,
and when she does, she's wearing like a...
I know,
She
I've
goes
seen
on
her.
occasion. She was there in the last couple of years.
She won an award for her speech.
She wore like a frumpy dress. She's like, fuck you, I'm not dressing up for this.
What did you ask about his movies? Because there's like a whole list of them. Milk, Into the Wild.
Has he been in anything since Milk? Until this.
Oh, it doesn't give the order that
if he was, it was like some indie thing. He was in that one though with Brad Pitt that was up for an award, The Tree of Life. Don't ever waste your fucking time. Wow. I still don't know what it's about. I saw that. I discussed this before. Joe and I saw that at the Bryn Mawr Film Institute. And a lot of times they have like these artsy-fartsy fucking movies. And I'm sitting there the whole time thinking, maybe I'm not smart enough to find the brilliance in this. I said that while we're watching some of these this week. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand it or to find the brilliance in it or whatever. We got done. I remember this hoity-toity woman in front of us. The whole theater was silent. The movie ended, and everyone just sat there and fucking looked at each other. And the woman in front of us, she's like, what the fuck? I'm like, thank you. It's not just me. It is not just me. I still don't know what the fuck. That movie was like in the 1950s, and then they had dinosaurs, and like, I mean, what the fuck? I still don't know.
He's been in a lot of things since
Milk.
Milk, yeah.
Okay.
And TV shows. Films.
Milk, he played Harvey. Harvey Milk?
Yeah,
Harvey Milk.
Harvey Milk.
That was an excellent movie.
So just this year, One Battle After Another, and then that's 2025. 2023, his credits are Asphalt City, Daddy-O, and Gonzo Girl.
I haven't heard of any of those.
2021 is Flag Day, and Licorice Pizza.
I haven't heard of either of those.
I haven't heard.
So these are like small films that
He
you
has
don't ever
been.
hear
He has
of.
movies every year that have been out. He's been.
And I've not heard of a fucking one of them. But the
Milk,
big one,
2008 was Milk.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's the last one I could think of him being in it. But
The Tree of Life was 2011.
fuck that. Okay, then that Milk was better.
Wow.
Milk I got from Blockbuster, and it was like half in black and white because it was like for the award. Like, it was like I was not supposed to have it. I was not supposed to have that movie, but I had it from the guy. Anyway.
Wait a minute. Hold everything. Sean Penn in 1974 was in a Little House on the Prairie episode.
Oh my god, I have to look the fuck up. No shit.
1974, Little House on the Prairie. He played Kid. Episode was called The Voice of Tinker Jones.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Wow.
I'm definitely gonna look it up. Okay, we're past an hour. We're at hour 5 here.
Okay. Well, there. That's
and I
trivia.
had something I wanted to like add to that, and now it escaped me, and I can't think of what it was.
About Sean Penn?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Shawshank was on twice last week, though. Fuck.
Did you watch it?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I have never been scrolling through the stations and not stopped. Oh, Shawshank's on. The fuck? I don't care. It doesn't matter which part of the movie it's in. The last 10 minutes, the middle of it, I'm gonna fucking watch it.
That's like
I'm
Harry
gonna fucking
Potter.
Watch it. Morgan Freeman's voice in the back. I mean, it's just
soothing.
It's so soothing. That scene from Four Christmases when Vince Vaughn's character is talking about his life was like Shawshank Redemption when he didn't have a nice quiet black man, talking like narrating or whatever. It's so
Narrating my
true.
life.
It's so there's all kinds of fucked up shit going on in the movie, but I love it. I love the fucking gotcha fucking ending. I love a good ending when the fucker just gets it. Just fucking gets it in the end. And they got it in the end.
Wow.
I love that. Fucking full on revenge. Fuck you in the ass with a fucking fuck you.
Oh my God.
It is great. It is great. But also what's been on back to back with Shawshank has been The Green Mile. And I don't
I
know.
used to get them confused. I don't anymore.
can't-
But
Have you
I used
ever
to get
watched
them.
Shawshank?
Yes, absolutely. And I've watched The Green
can't.
Mile.
So The Green Mile.
I like the-
and I don't know if they were both up for awards. So I don't know if it's because it's Oscar season. They're replaying Oscar movies, maybe even one. I love. So I've watched the end of The Green Mile now twice in the last 2 weeks. Just the end, just the fucking ending, right? And I forgot that the very end of it, because I came in both times to like the scene with Tom Hanks, like right around where what's the guy, John, is his name John? I forget, the big guy that's in prison before he dies. Like, and Tom Hanks' character, whatever. And then the whole ending with the execution, whatever. But I forgot that the Reverend from Little House, House plays, is it Reverend, what was it, Reverend Allman?
Oh, I have no idea.
With an A. Reverend Allman. I'm not gonna look it up. It's been both times. I'm like, oh yeah, like fuck, what's his name?
You're the Little House on the Prairie connoisseur. Every once in a while, you're like, now, like, as an adult, I was just watching an episode of Little House on the Prairie.
I haven't watched an episode of Little House of Prairie in years.
It's like on. No, the one time it was on in our house, and you're like, scanning through the station, you're like, oh, I could watch that. I'm like, we're not watching Little House.
But I haven't, but I love it.
Yeah.
We've mentioned it now several weeks in a row.
I did see Waltons the other day.
I love the Waltons.
I didn't watch it, but I was scanning through.
This Christmas, I always try to find the Waltons Christmas episodes and the Little House episodes. And I didn't see either one of them this year. I just didn't have the time because I'm busy with my cross stitch and whatnot. I was going to show that before it gets shipped off.
Where is it?
Next to my spot.
Are you done?
No, I'll pull it out quick, make sure my hands are clean. I'm almost done. I'm going to finish it today after you leave. So yesterday, Sean, the last couple of days, Sean's been off school. He has a half day. So he calls me and he's like, you're in Joe's spot. I'm like, I'm allowed to sit wherever the fuck I want in my house. It's not just Joe's spot. Although we each have our own like spot. So he calls me yesterday and he's like, anyway, you're back in your spot. I'm like, I'm allowed to roam freely throughout my house. I'm allowed to go wherever I want. Okay, wait. So first of all, let me show this quick. This
oh
is
my
the
God, that
pattern.
gives me a headache looking at it.
This
Jesus
is the pattern.
Christ.
Look at this fucking thing. This part's done. I didn't highlight it. I know it's done. It is tattered and frayed. I had to tape it and glue it back together again the other day. I mean, it is just I can't.
Turn it around so they can see the actual picture.
This is what it's supposed to look like when it's done, right?
The dog.
So this is, and literally it's like 50 Shades of Grey. I can't. It's been it's been taking me so long because I have to stop and then highlight. I have to find where I was.
My God.
Highlight what I just did and then go back and do a few stitches and highlight what I just.
I would go blind.
Right? It's I mean, it gives me a little bit of a headache. So let me see
I would
here.
go blind.
Make sure my hands are clean. Sorry for the rustling. It's gonna fall. Hang on, I got thread in here.
Did you pick up that other thread?
I did. This one I had to drive to fucking Michael's yesterday for that. For one fucking thread. I ordered 2 because I did part of this with one of the wrong colors because they didn't have it. I've not been able to get it. It's just out like everywhere. I'm not gonna spend $12 on an 84-cent fucking thread. So usually it's like 2 colors when they're close in number, they're close in color.
Right.
So I thought it'll be close in color. So I got the next number. No. So it went from light to like it's like darkest, darker, whatever. But so it's like so the 2 colors are close in number are not close in color.
Right.
It's like medium and light. They're not anyway. So this is
It's awesome.
right. Look at that. It's not bad,
Put
right?
it closer so they can see it. It's awesome.
I have a little bit more to do.
The dog.
But so one of the light colors is supposed to be a darker shade of gray.
It's okay.
But I don't like this avocado green black.
Why do they have that in there?
I don't know because I look at it. I don't know if you see here
Maybe
that it's
to
green.
give it some shading.
It gives it some shading, but there are
you
various
can't see
shades
it
of
really
black
until you
but,
look
like,
at it.
It bothers me. But
Oh my god!
I didn't finish the eye. I didn't finish the eyes. I just have this little section down here to do,
And then you're
I'm done. Christ Almighty! I mean, it's like a full-time job trying to get this.
You'll
thing
have to
done
show
lately.
it when you're
It's-
completely done.
I'm not going to. It's gonna be shipped off.
Oh, okay.
I won't have it by next week. I need to get this out of here.
Okay.
Get away from my coffee cup.
Yeah.
Christ.
Okay. On that note,
On that note, but that's
Here.
that's what I'm working on. Oh, my threads, Christ.
we're gonna go.
We're gonna go. We're done this one. As Sean would say, I'm done this one.
Done this one.
Okay. It's like maybe 50 degrees on the porch. I'm freezing.
My
I'm
toes
freezing.
froze even with my slippers on.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be 1 degree tomorrow, and with the wind chill, it's gonna be 10 below.
Right.
I mean,
it was 30 out here this morning, and I put the heat on when I got up.
I mean, to be honest with you, I wore a vest. Like I love this weather. Like,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
mind the
warm.
cold. I don't like the snow. I need
My
to be a
feet
little
are
bit.
cold.
If I could have a little bit more heat out here right now. It's a cold 50 degrees right now. I mean,
Only
it's a
on my
cold
feet.
50
Like the
degrees.
rest of me is
The
warm.
rest, well, my hands are cold. Just my extremities are
They'll
pained
fall
by
off.
it. The rest of me is totally comfortable. So anyway, this is
Okay.
also the last of our matching sweaters. We don't have any more. Why are your cuffs cuffed, by the way?
Because my arms are short. I got short extremities, and then it hangs down, and I don't like it.
I mean, mine goes like right to my wrist.
No, mine is like halfway up my
because my
hand.
arm is fatter.
No, I just think it's.
My arms are down. It goes right to the end of my wrist.
Okay, I got short arms. Okay, on that note, bye, folks. Have a good week.
Have a great week. Oh, you fucker.
Oh.
Fuck. Have a great week.
Stay warm.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye. Stay
Bye-bye.
warm.